How we met? Well, I saw him at a birthday party, which was Daddy's Tribbett's birthday party. It was a surprise. He was playing a trumpet. I wasn't even sweating mold. But no, we were just, I just saw him there. We didn't talk there, but I saw him. Nothing stuck out about him. Don't be trying to lie. When I saw him, something said.
God, don't say something.
I was about to give him his props. God, I did hear a little voice in my head that said, I can see myself spending the rest of my life with him. And as that was saying, I honestly looked around. I was like, who said that? Like, I don't even know him. I'm not going to go up to him. He's not going to come up to me. So I was just like, no, that was the devil. Like, we were on MySpace, and this was back in MySpace days, and I requested him, and he was in a group called The Underdogs. I requested all of them. I didn't, and then he inboxed me, was like, what's up? And then, ever since then, he fell in love with me.
No, that's not what happened.
What happened, Kevin?
All right, so I was at Terry's birthday party, what she said, and I had a gig there with Praise. We were playing for his birthday party, surprise birthday party, and I didn't see her the whole night. I didn't see her at all.
You saw me give the cartoon to Terry.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm sorry. So I saw some girl. I didn't even know who she was.
Some girl?
Yeah, I saw some girl give this cartoon to Terry, and Terry was like, "Oh, hype!" And I remember he had a base cake, and she was like right around the cake.
I didn't even know I was around the cake, so he must have saw me. Yeah.
Really?
I didn't know I was near the cake.
First, we used to talk when I was in college. I was a freshman in college at the time, and no, I wasn't a freshman. I was a sophomore in college. And actually, I came home for Ty's winter retreat, the victory retreat, whatever. That was the first time we met her. But literally, when I saw her, I did like get kind of nervous, and she was like hiding behind this big curtain.
Now,
and I saw her feet. I saw her blazers.
You know I was
she
not
had these
hiding.
bright blazers. If anybody know Courtney in the back of the day, she used to wear these. She had this blue flannel big shirt.
And you liked my sneakers.
I liked your blazers. I did, because I used to wear blazers a lot.
Touche, yeah, we was already connected.
Whatever. Trell bought her cupcakes. Well, made her. Trell, she makes cupcakes. Really good cupcakes. She gave me cupcakes. Like, we met up in the hallway. We like saw each other.
He was me for cupcakes. He really wanted to see me, but he kept saying, "Yo, can I get a cupcake? Yo, can I get?"
Damn, wait, like, you remember we saw each other in the parking lot?
That was his.
We saw each other in the parking lot.
That was his pickup line.
Wait,
can I get a cupcake?
No, it was not. You remember we saw each other in the parking lot? When I was walking back to my room, and she was outside for something, and we like crossed paths, and we stopped, and we was like talking a little bit, but
and
she was
the night away.
Never mind. And you remember I was on stage, and we actually played. I think it was the next night we played that night, and it was weird because I was playing, but usually when there's a lot of people in the audience, I don't see faces. I just see heads. Like, you don't really, as a musician, you don't look at faces. But I did see her face. I saw her in the dead center in the joint. I was just like, that's crazy. And I texted her that night. Was like, yo, I saw you. Like, I was.
And then he Facebooked me. Was like, you was my focal point.
Yeah, I did say that. I remember that.
I was hype. I was like, what's a focal point? Just trying to get to know what that was.
But I didn't ask Mr. Derek until like the ring was basically paid for. Like, I already had everything done. And Tiffany kept telling me like, yo, you have to ask him before you even start looking at the ring. Like, you're supposed to ask him whatever. I asked him like maybe 2 weeks before I was going to propose. And when I asked him, I think that was the most nervous thing of the whole proposal. Because I was more nervous to ask him because I know what he'd say. Because he jokes around with me all the time, so I didn't know what he was going to say. And only thing I told him, I was like, Mr. Derek, I bought Courtney a ring. And he was like, a class ring? I was like, no, like a ring, like a ring. I was like, I want to marry your daughter. I said it real fast like that. He was like, call me when you finish paying for it. And he just walked off. I'm like, so then I didn't know. I was like, yo, he probably don't want me to. So I didn't know. And then Miss Janine called me that night like, oh my gosh, I got the ring, and I was just, Miss Janine was trying to play a great part. She was trying, I didn't know what to do at first. So Miss Janine was trying to help me out. She was like, do this, you had kids and had them pulled up signs like, "Will you marry me?" And then she had a whole when I tell you, she had a whole thing set up. She was like, "You come down the aisle since you don't want to talk, you don't want to say nothing. You had kids."
He didn't want to talk.
Yeah, I didn't really want to say nothing. But she was like, "So then you just come out and they pull up the signs, will you marry me? And then when you pull away from the signs, you could be playing your trumpet because you really don't gotta play. You don't really say nothing." I asked her. She said all of it, huh?
I said, "You scared to do that too?"
Yeah, whatever. So she said all that. Then I was like, all right, I'll just do it at church because she's family oriented. She has a big family, so I wanted to make sure our family was involved. So I got up and I was supposed to just talk about college, and I talked about her. And she was mad. She was kind of upset because that weekend was her birthday weekend, the following weekend, and I was going out. I had a gig in DC. It was a big gig, so I was hyped. Like, we're gonna be on BET, blah blah blah. I was hyped, and she was just like, "You missing my birthday?" So she was just mad.
CBS, NBC. You don't miss my birthday.
So she was mad about her birthday. So I was like, "We'll be good. That'll be a good birthday gift." So
it was.
I didn't see the importance that Courtney had in my life until she wasn't a part of it. She told me that some nights she would hear my name in prayer and be praying for me in the middle of the night, even though we wasn't talking. I thought that was weird. I'm like, we're not together. Why? Like, I don't know, but she was still praying for me. And I believe that was God's way of showing me that she was truly the one. God showed me through our storm that He was preparing a wife for me. I went through everything I did for a reason, just so I could appreciate her all the more. Everybody knows that Courtney's big on her birthday. Like, everything's like a big holiday. So I'm going to be away the whole weekend next weekend, so I want to give her one of her gifts now. The moment I said, "Will you marry me?" it's like, yeah. Because that following week, we was in a big fight.
Yeah,
for her birthday. We were in a fight on her birthday.
Yeah, we got a couple of really, really big fights. Like, I wasn't going to get back to ring, but I was going to, like, we was just stuff that regular couples go through. But
it was dumb stuff. Like, and I remember I was talking about it at work.
Since we got counseling, we're so much better.
Yeah,
shout out to the Hazes.
We better, but yeah.
We still gotta shout them out.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, but
y'all really helped us.
You know, she was a bad student. She was a bad student.
I was always taking stuff in.
Miss Jackie, did she put her head down? She put her head down in class.
For real, don't put that in there.
She was a bad student.
No.
She was. But anyway, counseling was fun. They made it fun, and they made it like, we would leave some counseling like pissed at each other. We would leave sometimes like, oh, you can't say pissed.
Yes, you can.
Okay. We would leave some counseling like really, really mad at each other, and we would leave some like if it was her, a lot of times it was her. They would be whatever. A lot of times it was her, and Miss Jackie always would find a way to make it not seem like it was her, but make it seem like. She would not. No, she even when it was me. Even when it was me, she would make it not. They would make it not seem like it was us. They would make it seem like it's one. So
we are one.
Yeah, whatever. Not yet. We still got like 10 minutes, maybe, probably.
Countdown. We about to come out. We about to come out.
Not yet. I think Courtney, like she said, I'm a tough pill to swallow, big pill. She's a big pill to swallow. Courtney's stuck with Courtney sometimes.
Kevin is stubborn.
Yeah, you're right.
Two stubborn people trying to get together.
We're both stubborn. Yeah, you're right. I could be stubborn at times, but she's spoiled too. She's spoiled rotten. Like when I say spoiled rotten, I'm spoiled too. Yeah, I'm spoiled.
Everybody knows
by certain people in my family.
No, you are spoiled.
No, you are spoiled. Like, and it was hard.
You call your mom when you finger her at college.
But okay, so I think the thing was her being a baby and me being the oldest. was it was a big contrast because I remember when she first came into my school, and it was just like Miss Janine. I was just like, oh, she's like, Kevin, when you gonna be at the train stop? What time you gonna be there? What time you picking? Are you going down to the train to pick her up and get her bags? She called me like
I never took public transportation before.
You took the Amtrak to come up IUP, and
my
Miss Janine called me like are you at the train station yet? Did you get her? It was just cool. But at first it was overbearing, but then I understood like she's the baby, like she is their baby, and she's always going to be their baby. She's Erica's baby, Shannon's baby, and Miss Janine's baby.
And my dad.
Well, Mr. Derek never acts like that,
True, that's true.
So they all her babies, so she's the baby. And I think that was hard for me because at first I was like, I can't deal with that because me being the oldest, I'm more, I'll just tell people what to do, whatever, that kind of stuff. So I think that maybe it was so many contrasts being the one. I can't say what made her be like the one. That's a hard question to answer.
It is a hard question.
I think that.
But I know that he is.
Yeah, I just think that when you're around, when you deal with stuff, I think that's what it is. When you deal with stuff, other girls, I wouldn't deal with the stuff I deal with Courtney with.
Ditto. So, ditto.
I think that's what makes you know when it's the one.
We can work through stuff together, even if it's me or him. It just seemed like we always could push through it, and it's just like where I'm lacking, he was strong, and vice versa.
Yeah, we found that out in counseling too.
We found out before that?
No.
You didn't know I was?
Yeah, you know, we knew we was, but it was better at counseling.
We heard that we're too young to get married probably every step of the way.
Every step.
I think if you're mature, you know that he's the one. Why wait?
I feel like a lot of people, yeah, even my job, my new job, everybody's like, oh my gosh, you sure you want to do it? You're only 25, you sure? You sure? I'm like, what age is old enough? Or what age is...
What's the marriage age?
What's the marriage age? I don't know what it is,
because even people who get married late, they still have problems.
Yeah.
And some of them don't work through it. You just gotta make up your mind that you're gonna work through everything. You're gonna stick in there.
I think we're past
and we're better together. We're about to come out, guys. See you in just a couple minutes.
See y'all.
Hold tight.
I hope I'm not nervous. I hope I don't be nervous.
Hold tight. He gonna be nervous.
I'm not gonna cry though.
You won't cry.
I'm not gonna cry. I bet.
Wait till
we on video.
Wait till he see me.
All right, bye. See ya.
Thank you again.